Hey everyone. I just wanted to show off a little bit of like a behind the scene thing of a concept I was going to eventually turn into a story, but I've decided to no longer do so. So the concept was a pirate world with vicious battles between sirens and mermaids. It was initially an interesting concept, and it had a hard focus on the pirates getting drawn into the battle between the two sides, and eventually evolved into having a kingdom included as well. However, it did not pan out, and I still have the server for it, and I did a lot of building on here, so I wanted to show it off a little bit. This was a modded server, and so we had, of course, the Mermaid Tail mod. I forget how fast I go in water because of the effects. We figured out how to do custom infinite effects, so that way we could go super speedy through the water. And I mean, it clearly works. There's a few houses out here built by other people. Personally, always thought this one was the prettiest. And the texture pack was a pirate-themed texture pack that I had found, and the glow lichen just looks so pretty. So then if we head out of the water, we of course had a chest of a lot of different color combinations, so you can have custom colored tails and have different pretty cool stuff. And then if we head around this way, you can start to see more of the town bit, or the initial town bit load in. I do believe there was going to be a build in this section at one point, but I don't think it ever got built. But there's going to be a few sirens that lived close by, but not directly in it. This one. This, however, was my siren's place, which initially was going to be an off-brand marshmallow, as hinted by the name of the gem. But I eventually changed it and they were going to be a completely different character. But we had found a shipwreck in this area, so I had decorated all this, got the pressure plates for the different effects, and yeah. It's a bit difficult to get into the home because of all the different effects, but I can remember how to get in. It's on one of the two ends, I think. Yeah, here it is. There we go. So then we had a jukebox chest up here. We had my below deck area, an enchanting table you could access from the top deck. We had down here with a little bit of a storage area. Then we had up here, which was my character's private quarters. And so while they are a siren, I had like a little thing planned where they still needed air to breathe, so they had little pockets of air in different house areas. And they had a pet named Siren Meow Meows. Just a very cyan themed place, if that's not obvious. And then there's different loot I'd gotten, different items and everything. And yeah. So then moving on to the actual town area, we had built a decent bit. My favorite of the builds was this lighthouse. This was like my pride and joy of the place. I built it right alongside the docks, got villagers set up for the docks and everything. Don't know if they're still here or not, but oh yeah, there they are. Cool. Yeah. Then we got this pathway leading up to like town hall. And it led up to the lighthouse. And I did like follow or somewhat follow a tutorial for this, but like even then I customized it and I still love it so much. It feels like just a nice centerpiece. And then as you go further into the town, there's of course a bunch of houses. They're going to be customized for different characters. But overall they were kind of just like copy and paste. Then there's this little market area, which gives me a little bit of inspiration for a different market I have to build. Yeah, there's just a lot of little things. We added in a lot of details, a lot of different shops and stuff. Added in, like, in-game invisible item frames, texture packs. We did a lot of work on this for a period of time, but as sad as it is to see it go, I'm not going to be too disappointed. I like telling my stories, I like writing stuff for fun, but sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. And so we're approaching the more royal district. I'm pretty sure there was at one point supposed to be a temple back here. However, there is already a jungle temple, and I think the people I had helped building this area didn't listen to the things I had planned, but hey, no grudges. Still super pretty area, still a super pretty build. And yeah, that's essentially it. Kind of like a behind the scenes on how stuff's made, how I kind of pull stuff together, get stuff built. It's usually just bit by bit. You can see this is a half-built world, but hey, at the end of the day, we had fun for the time it was around. And you know what? That's all that can be asked for. And with that, I hope you all have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be at. And bye!